Hi there, it's Laura here from Get Organized HQ, and I'm here with my helper,
Timothy.
aka Spider-Man, who wanted to help me out a little bit, and I am going to share some Amazon kitchen organization finds. I'm going to share both some tried and true things that I have been using for a while and some new things that I'm trying. These things have been going viral on the internet, on like Instagram and TikTok, so I'm super excited to try them out. So you're gonna get to see my first impressions and kind of see how I put these things to use. As usual, all the things that I talk about here in the video should be linked down below, so go check that out if you're interested in some of these things for yourself. All right, so to start with, I got 2 different Ziploc bag organizers. These are the things that have been going like completely viral online, especially TikTok. And I'm not happy with the way that my Ziploc bags are currently organized, so I really wanted to try these out. Now, when I searched Amazon, there were just like a ton of options, tons. So I picked the one that I thought would be best for my needs, and we'll check it out together. All right, I might need a... Now, note that I got 2 because I wanted to be able to do like both storage and freezer bags. So here we go. All right, so this is what it looks like. And you'll see it has the names kind of etched on there. And then you open the latch, and I'll show you how we fill it, to fill it. And it could sit in a drawer. I do not have a lot of drawer space. Therefore, it has these 2 spots on the back to hang it, and that is what I am planning to do. Then let's open up the next one that I got. Oh, interesting. I tried to get them the same, but they're not exactly the same, as you can see. And worst case, if I only decide I need one, I'll return one or give it away or something like that. Let's see if we can get this plastic off. Oh, this one is pretty different. So as you can see here, it doesn't open like the other one. You just like literally kind of, I guess you stuff them in, for lack of a better term. It does have things. This is not even really etched. It's not etched as deeply as the other one. You'll see that it also has 2-gallon options, I think for like a freezer and a regular, then snack, sandwich, and quart, whereas the other one just has 1-gallon option. So this has more options. This one also has these like nice feet on the bottom, which I really like for like in your drawer if you were to put it in there, and a place to hang it like this. All right, this is all of my Ziploc. As you can see, it is quite a bit that I am going to put, not all of it, but some of it in the holder. This is kind of a pain to get out of the pantry when I need to get it, so I think just a grab and go would be amazing. And then I'll store the extras. A lot of times I get them at Sam's Club in bulk because they're cheaper. So I have extras on hand, and I'll store those elsewhere. So let's go ahead, move these out of the way, and we're gonna see, let's do that one. Okay, this is the one. I'm kind of hoping that I can just use this one, but I want to see what it's like to fill it. So first off, I have gallon storage, yes. So we're gonna see, like if I just, this is almost full, not completely, but very close. So we're gonna see if I were to just, actually these will be the freezer ones. So I just wanna see what the experience is like, okay? Those went in pretty easy. Do I feel like they're gonna fall out? No, I don't think they are. So that was, I would say, a success.
What if you turned it upside down?
I don't think, see, it's not going anywhere. I'm impressed. I mean, that was easy. I think I could grab one, just one out pretty easy. So, you know, that was a success, I would say. All right, then snack. Oh, these are my favorite size. This is 150, so that's kind of a big one. So let's see how they fit in. Timothy, do you think they're gonna fit? So I'm just grabbing, not all of them, like one handful. Okay, those fit in. Now I don't think all 150, and I've probably used 10 or 15 of these, so it's not like a full 150. There's no way these are all gonna fit though. And I think that's about what fits. All right, they're not going anywhere and they're easy to grab. So that's a win. Now let's keep going with our sandwich size. These are 145. We've used just a little bit of them. Now here, got a good amount of them, not all of them. Okay, just kind of stuff them in. I think it'd be pretty easy to grab one out. I would say that's pretty full though. I think if you had the smaller bags, you could fit an entire box of them if you had the smaller boxes. Then we need quart and gallon. So now this is where I'm having a little bit of trouble because I tend to use both freezer and storage quart size. So let's see, we have storage quart. Let's find the freezer quart, if I have any. Here they are. Okay, this is a new bag of 54. So this is probably the smaller size. So let's get the freezer. And I would just have to remember or label that these are freezer.
So which, that one?
Yes, it's that one. Okay.
Not super.
All right, now I feel like I'm overstuffing this. Let's see if it works. See, it's not, if you try to overstuff it, it's going to be hard to take them out. So I don't think all of them are going to fit. Let's just go with that. Yeah, they're not all going to fit. So that's a slight downside, I would say. It would be nice if you didn't have to have any stray open boxes. Like ideally, all my boxes in storage would be closed, but I'm not seeing much ways around that for this. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm going to I think it'll hold a few more, but it's not going to hold all of them. I would still probably put as many in as I can so I don't have to refill it very often. Okay. And it's pretty easy to take out just one. So the shape is pretty nice. I don't think anything's going to fall. This is a freezer gallon and I have a partial box. So we're just going to stick that out down in here. All right. So I emptied out this whole box and then there's still some more space. I don't know if I have another freezer. Oh, yes, I do right here. So I could definitely see that on the bigger ones, it's not going to hold just a ton. So you might have to refill it more often. So I guess the freezers are kind of bluish and the non-freezers are not blue. So that's a good way to tell them apart. I think they've color coded it like that on purpose. So I'm putting as many in here as I can. I think it'll fit probably a little bit more. Okay. At this point, I don't even know that it's necessary to try that next one. Let me put this up here. All right, so we've got it all full. And the one thing I will say is that this one, slightly taller, so I'm gonna feel like it's gonna hold slightly more. I think the shape of it might hold them in a little more. What I would say. Okay, now let's see, is anything gonna fall out? I'm gonna hold it, I'm gonna store it on the wall like this. That's kind of annoying how it pokes out, but it's not gonna fall. Let's do the shake test. Nope, they're not going anywhere. You can see this one's poked out a little. So even if I did that, I might have to push this back in a little. But I still don't think it's likely that they're really gonna fall. All right, so I think I'm just going to put this one on my wall. I'll show you where I am putting that and how that works. And not worry about this one, so I only have to have one. The downside is I do use both storage and freezer quart, and I'm not gonna be able to have both of them in there. So I'm gonna have to have a separate little box of freezer somewhere for quart only. This next thing that I got, I'm super excited about, and really I kind of discovered this while searching for the Ziploc bag organizers. And this is for your aluminum foil and your saran wrap and plastic wrap and all of that. And you can put that all together in one of these. Now you could put it in a drawer or hang it on the wall. I'll do the wall because I have very limited drawer space, or at least that's my plan. So we're gonna unbox these. I'm gonna show you how it goes and we'll try them out together. The other reason I wanted these is that I hate trying to use the tear things on the aluminum foil and all those kind of things. And these are supposed to be better, at least according to reviews. So I thought I would give it a try. I also got two, as you'll see. One of them is for the shorter ones, and one of them is for longer ones, because I wanted to be able to have most of mine together, and of course I want them to match. All right, so we have these unboxed. They came nicely packaged. This is what they look like. This should be interesting. And they each came with this little guide. So I guess that gives you some instructions. And let's just dive in here. So I remember from the reviews, the way that you fill it is this part comes off and it's magnetic. So there's 3 magnets on each side. So I think that's really cool. It seems secure, but also really easy to fill. So then I brought my actual wraps and we are just gonna see how these go. I think that they included stickers. Did those disappear? Here, let me see. That you could label. So these there's no labels on them. Let's see, that's probably what this is. Or I'll probably make my own with just my label maker because they may not have what I want on here. Yes, they did come with these stickers, so you can label them yourself if you want. This is heavy duty foil I'm going to put in here. And let's see how you do this. I'm just gonna, I feel like it should go this way. Like this, okay. And then I'm just gonna pull it through. Okay, this part's a little tricky. This is my first attempt, so I'm sure you would get better once you kind of learn the ropes. Why? Okay. And also, like, aluminum foil tears easily. Yay, okay, so I got it going through here. Now, the real question is how it cuts. Because I feel like on the boxes, I always do a horrible job of cutting it. And some of the reviews, there were mixed reviews on whether they thought this was better or not. So I'm gonna try it out for myself. Oh yeah, that's much better, like so easy to cut. I am sold already on that. Okay, this is my heavy duty aluminum foil. Let's see what other things I have. I have regular, everyday aluminum foil to put in. I have a random thing of pasta. I don't think I'll be putting that in. I don't know how it got thrown in there with all of my foils. I have cling wrap, and I also have wax paper. So that's what I'll be putting in here. And then for the longer one, I have parchment paper, and we're gonna see if the parchment paper fits. I'm not sure if it will. Also, sometimes you have extra wide aluminum foil. So I think in the end, if I ever got that extra wide aluminum foil, I'd put that in there. So let's just go ahead and fill this. The heavy duty aluminum foil is the first one. And then we're gonna have the regular aluminum foil. Okay, I got that going much better. And then we're just gonna go ahead and cut it so it's clean. Okay. Worked pretty good. That kind of crinkled it a little. Let's try it again. I really want a really good cutting experience. So that one is struggling more with the cutting, I think because the foil is actually kind of starting before, like you can't get under that as well. So I think if I scoot the aluminum foil to be on the edge a little bit more, as far as this edge as it can, it's going to be a better experience. But let's see. Okay, that one works pretty good. I will test it when it's on the wall as well to see how that experience is. All right, let's move on to our wax paper. Okay, cuts beautifully. And last but not least, and this is the one that I think might be the trickiest to get in, so we're gonna see, is our cling wrap. And as you can see, it's very clingy. That is why I'm curious how easily this is going to be. And I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but note that I am like, the direction that I'm putting it in is it's unrolling to the top. So if you are having any trouble, try changing directions. It's kind of like the toilet paper roll. Should you go over or under? So that's kind of, I did pay attention to that. All right, let's see how this cuts. Oh, beautiful. And I always struggle with those boxes. So I'm impressed already. Then we're going to take this, push this in. I think it works. Let's see, you have to slide it in. We'll slide it in like this. We've got magnets. Oh, wow. Okay. Then it goes on the wall. I think like this. No, that doesn't make sense. I think it should go like this. Does everyone agree? I feel like you should cut to the bottom, or should you cut to the top? Here's these back here. So do we think that, like, which way do we think it goes? You think it goes this way? Okay, so this is how we think it would go. And then I will put it on the wall in a second and show y'all. But we'll just do one right here. Okay. All right, I'm going to test that a few more times to see what the experience is like, but we got this one filled. Now let's fill the bigger one. I will say that was pretty heavy, so you might want anchors. All right, and let's see if our parchment paper, this one is just a little bit left in this roll, and let us see if our parchment paper fits. And by the way, it's very hard to fit that parchment paper in some of the drawers. Oh my goodness, it fits. I'm very excited about this. Okay, now let's see if I can cut it. It is pretty sharp. I think I have another roll of parchment paper, but I think there's no sense in putting 2 rolls in, so I think I'm just going to leave this one empty for if I ever get that wider aluminum foil for like grills and things. And then this works exactly the same. These are the same brand. I wanted them to look the same. All right, so that was filling those, and I will show you the process of putting them on the wall and what they look like there. So one of my tried and true that I've had for a long time and I've loved are these drawer dividers. I think they come in a pack of 2. They're really affordable, especially compared to other places you might buy them. And as far as I know, the quality is just the same as anywhere else. They're spring loaded. They have like a little felt on either side so they don't damage your drawer. And then you can see how you just push it in and then you put it in the drawer and it expands to fill the drawer. And I'll show you how this fits in the drawer. Next, we have this can opener. I absolutely love this thing. You can see how teeny tiny it is. It works amazing. I'm going to show you how it works. And look at how little space it takes up, like almost none at all. And what I love is after I have used it to open the can and I lift it up, it is very securely on there, that lid, so I can walk it over to the trash can, push the button, and release it. You do have to push the button pretty hard. So I absolutely love this as a little space saver in your kitchen. So I want to show you where I have decided to place the wrap and Ziploc organizers, and that is in my pantry. I do not have very much drawer space, so I didn't want to take that up. So my pantry is the only thing left, and there's really only one spot in the pantry where it goes. It's a little tight in here, but we will try to show you. So it's actually behind the door. I'm hoping it's not too annoying to have to come in and actually kind of half close the door. And then right here on this wall is where I plan to put them. So we hope you've enjoyed this and gotten some good kitchen organization ideas. As always, check the links down below if you're interested in some of the items. And go check out my last Amazon unboxing video for organizing finds. I think you're gonna love it.